Hi, my name is Andrew McLaren, and I want to help you with dimensional analysis using a trick that I like to call place units first, then numbers. This could apply to any science, but I'm going to use a chemistry example here. Now, first of all, you're going to need a general roadmap of the ratios that you're using, and like this goes to that, goes to that. But once you've figured that out, a lot of students end up just placing them in the conversions wrong. So if you're trying to figure out like, okay, I've got some sort of ratios here, I know there's a couple of them, and I have something over here, and I'm going to then turn that into something that I want, or something that's equivalent. Like this has to be equal to this other thing all the way over here. Then you're going to do a couple conversions where you need to place things in here. So let's say that you have 1.0 times 10 to the 24th molecules of H2. And you're trying to then convert that into something else. Let's say grams of product formed here. So you're going to need to get your ratios, and there's going to be, I think that there might be 3 in here. There might be another one in there. But generally what I tell my students to do is place your units in right now. Like molecules H2, and that's going to then go to moles of H2. We'll get the numbers that go next to those down, but we just need to get the units first. And that will ultimately let us cancel out and leave us with like moles of H2. And then there might be another ratio here where you're going from moles of H2 down to moles of NH3. And I'm not going to do any numbers right now. I'm just placing down my units. And that should allow me to cancel those out. And then that would leave me with moles of N2 if I did that math, but let's do one more conversion. So we've got our moles of NH3, and we're going to then turn that into grams of NH3. So now I've got my units in. They will guide where I place the numbers. Most people try and put the numbers down first, and because of that, they put them in the wrong spot. So use the units as a guide here. So if we look at this, we can say in Avogadro's number, we've got the 6.022 is the number of molecules times 10 up to the 23rd power. That's the number of molecules, which is equal to 1 mole. So a lot of people will be like, do I put the 6 times 10 up to 23rd power in the top or the bottom? Get your units down first, and it will be very clear. So then here we've got our molecules, or our moles of the two different things. So we've got H2 and NH3, so looks like there's 3 moles of this for every 2 moles of that. Pretty easy once you've placed them down. And then you can just double check, yes, I've got the 3 in the right spot. Yes, I've got the 2 in the right spot. Always worth double checking, in my opinion. And then if we've got 1 mole of this, that would be 17.03 grams of that, which would be equivalent. So then you can do a little bit of math here. I picked a number where this is going to be more than 1 mole of this gas present. So you should be able to just visually look at this and see like 1.5-ish times 2/3. I'm thinking that we're going to get about 17 grams maybe or so of this present. And you can actually do the calculation and get the result. So give me a second, I'll do that. Yep, we got about 19 grams here. So you can see how this works out so that this is equal to that. And we can do that by placing our units first and then getting our numbers and our conversion factors. Thank you for McLearning with me. Before you go, please check out the following services that I offer with my business. So if you click the link in my videos, this goes to my website. I might be changing it from Podia because I'm no longer doing the interactive videos for sale. I might put those up for free. But most of my other services are linked here. So you can see that I've got like a Teachers Pay Teachers and a Wyzant. The Teachers Pay Teachers has a lot of my assessments that I have for like the NGSS, as well as lessons that I made when I was actually a teacher in the classroom. So I've got quite a few things like CERs and other things on there. If you want to get one-on-one live support from me, either like with science or like working on like teaching support lessons and that kind of stuff, You can sign up through Wyzant. I have a link to there where you can contact me there, and we can schedule hourly appointments. And I've got a few other things on here like a Facebook page and our social media. And if you're interested in getting professional development with me for like a team of teachers, a whole page with information on that. So yeah, feel free to check that out. Thank you.